but with those 2 less spots, it's really a lot more on the line here.
Yeah, I think something that's cool that Fear Dragon was talking about yesterday is that because he runs ladder heroes, like statistically, like he can see like the activity spike up over the past like year, and he can see like how ladder heroes has really affected like the level of play or the competition, especially on NA.
I mean, yeah, that's the only thing that's really like a tournament without it being a tournament. It's honestly something super cool. I'm a little sad though. He said he's gonna try and do something else with that money that he puts into ladder heroes. But nonetheless, we are here. Where are we, you ask? Everdream LE is going to be the arena for this bare knuckle brawl in the bottom left-hand corner, playing for Storm Gaming. It is the blue Protoss player. I'm sorry, not Protoss. He is a Terran. How could I mistake it? He's an epic Terran. He is from United States of America. He is epic. The puns are just too easy.
And spawning in at the top right-hand corner of Everdream LE, we have the Canadian Protoss player representing Cosmos Esports. It is Maplez.
All right, what are we gonna have here? I want to see some cheeky plays. Unfortunately, we're 2 minutes, a minute and a half in, and still no void rays. I'm hopeful though.
Unfortunately, there's been no proxy whatsoever coming out here from Maplez, and I mean, honestly, I wouldn't put it past him to throw it down like in the middle of a series, like in a series at some point. We'll see. We'll see.
Well, let's see. And pretty fast so far. The Reaper's not even out. I figured like there's more SEV probe craziness going on, but I guess not.
Yeah, we're just kind of slowly getting into the swing of things, and we'll see, like, you know, if this is gonna open up any differently. Again, even though the void rays have been buffed, other than like an early proxy, I don't really, in this matchup, I don't really see void rays having a prominent role.
I mean, in the late game, maybe.
Oh yeah, maybe in the late game, like especially because of how fast they are, maybe like as like a harassing unit, but yeah.
Maybe it'll be like a Tempest Void Ray build that people will start doing. We'll see though. I'm into, like, imagine that game with Cuddle Bear and Panda Bear me, how differently it would gone if Void Rays were that fast.
Yeah, and
you got 2 Stargates. I assume you make at least 1 Void Ray.
Yeah, like especially in PvZ, like you typically go for like, at least we've seen a lot of Void Rays instead of Phoenixes being used, like in that matchup. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. Meanwhile, Epic is coming in here, already takes a probe. I feel like he could, if he wanted to, he could probably dive into the mineral line, but instead he's going toe to toe with the Stalker.
And he's gonna get the Stalker, but not before the second one pops out, and he's gonna have to retreat. I mean, that's not a bad trade. What did he trade? 1 Reaper for a Stalker.
Oh god, and he gets in.
Yeah, he's gonna bypass him. The probes have to be pulled and also attack at the same time. Oh, he's not gonna pull, he's just gonna attack. Nice surrounds with the probes, pulling the injured ones back, splitting them up, trying to get in with the Stalker, and the Reaper, sorry, not the Reaper, Hellion is trying to get out of there. Actually, no, he's going for more damage. It's gonna cost him his life. I feel like he could have gone down into the natural.
Oh yeah, maybe he could have, but 5 probes did go down. At the same time, the Adept was on the other side of the map trying to, like, you know, bust its way in, but there's nothing really here for it. And yeah, not bad. Like 5 workers and that Stalker as well.
Not too bad at all. And he has 1 Reaper left alive, so he can still do some scouting.
Yeah, I mean, what's important is that he also scouted that Twilight Council. Like, he saw it like for a very long time, so he knows about the opener. He knows there's nothing too weird or crazy coming out from his opponent. Meanwhile, Epic, I feel like he's being pretty aggressive. Yeah, almost too much. He needs to calm down a little bit there.
Take it easy there, buddy. You're going a little crazy.
It's like, look, I get it. You just got 5 worker kills. It's great. You're on cloud 9, but just chill.
Chill out. This is just round 1. Oh, it's round 2, I guess, but still, chill out.
And yeah, he's going for a really interesting opener. He's going for a 3 racks, 1 factory, 1 starport. So he's looking to go very bio heavy, completely ignoring like the typical openers that we see, like whether it's Banshee or Widowmine drop or anything like that.
Yeah, this is super aggressive, super fast. And he's already getting stim. He should be getting combat shields here pretty. Oh no, concussive shells, I'm sure, as we see these guys come up.
Yeah, the Marauders.
I don't have a funny name for them yet.
the thick boys ? I don't know.
There's thicker boys out there.
You're not wrong.
Oh,
chunky boys.
I'll think of something. Chunky boys. Oh, I like that. We'll work on it and get back to you guys. They're the time warpers.
Meanwhile, Blink is done, and he blinks right on top of the tank.
Ooh. Wow, nice. Gets the tank, gets out, doesn't lose a single stalker. Blink is a hell of a drug.
Is it better than Stim?
Wow. We'll see. Good question. Questions that need answers. Questions that will get answered right here, right now, as the push from Maplez is going across the map.
Yeah, meanwhile, there was a single Marine here just being annoying, but, you know, it does get dealt with. It was fine. He does scout the 3rd base, though, which I guess is important information. What I'm worried about, though, is that, like, it feels like Epic, he's, like, slowly ramping up, and as soon as these upgrades finish, he's just going to push out. And
interesting, he went for combat shield before he went for the slowdown explosion grenades, concussive shells.
Yeah, especially in a TVP, like concussive shell and Marauders in general, they do so well against Stalkers. I would have thought that that's like what you want to prioritize.
Yeah, especially with the Stalkers coming at you right now, I would just want to slow them down before really getting stim at all. You don't need stim if you can slow them down.
Yeah, and there we go. We do see, yeah, the Observer was picked off again. The Stalkers, I love how active he's being with them. Like, you can use these to scout when the push comes, and you can blink away. You can always pick off a couple of units here and there. And speaking of, I feel like here it is. He's going for it. Oh,
wow, unsieged. Ballsy. The wave oats.
yeah, and he has to be so careful.
Like, he was 5 Marines here. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. The rest are coming as well. And I don't know if you noticed, but he was able to pick off a medevac as well as that push was happening. So, yeah, but he has to be careful not to lose too many of these units for free. Okay.
And what is he doing? He is donating so many units to the Maplez grave. His legs is done. +1 is coming up. He's getting another gate and some pylons. He wants to make sure he doesn't get supply blocked when the space goes down. Oh, the Zealot flank. Is it a flank or a counterattack? It is a flank. He's going to pull the trigger. He's going to come in with the Zealots and the Stalkers. There's too many Marines, though. The tanks do go down. 1 remains low on health, but it stays there. Standing strong. Does not go down. Medevac's full of energy. Plenty of stim. Battery overcharge being used. I think Epic's going to have to get out of here and go home. Causing no damage whatsoever. Honestly, that 3rd base is so oversaturated. When Maplez Maynards the drones over to that 3rd base, Maplez is in a great position.
Yeah, Maplez has been quite greedy, droning up so heavily, getting another Nexus, but it looks like he may be able to hold. There's a single tank holding on here, and yeah,
GG. That was epic.
Maplez was so close to holding. Like, there was only a single tank with that army, like, as the anchor point, but yeah.
It only needed 1 more shot, too. 1 more volley. I think it was just a late transition into no Disruptor, no Colossus, no Archons, no more. There was literally nothing, just Stalker and Zealot.
It was essentially like a big kind of 2-base all-in coming out from Epic. You know, he pushed out with his massive army, and all Maplez had to do was slow it down, was to stop it, was to get just enough army, and Yeah, I do think he was just being a little bit too greedy, you know? The fourth base was on the way.
Yeah.
Like, you saw, like, the massive oversaturation, right? So many probes were made.
That was a true downfall here. Way too much saturation. Did not take it seriously, even though it was seen on the way from the very beginning. Since Epic left his own base, this was being slowed down by stalkers, and still completely smashed Maples.
Yeah.
It was very unfortunate. Hopefully we see an adjustment here from Maples.
Yeah, I was just checking the replay, and as the push was hitting his third, Maples was just started his Templar Archives. It's like, mate.
Oh my god. We are into the matrix that is Ice and Chrome LE right now. What is gonna happen here? We're gonna have some pretty awesome games. I'm trying not to say his name. Storm's Gaming's Terran. He's blue. He's epic.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Ice and Chrome LE, we have the Canadian Protoss player, the yellow Protoss, representing Cosmos Esports. It is Maplez.
I feel like every game he wins, we can just say it was epic.
Yeah.
The puns are too easy that they're not even like disgustingly punny. All you can really say is epic. But he is epic so far. We've seen him crush people, and I am a fan.
Yeah, he's one of those players who I wish we saw more of, to be honest. It's Epic and Foxer, I would say, like are like the two, like, they're solid Terran players, and they're really good, and they're like fun to watch. But you know,
we never see Foxer.
Yeah, they like rarely compete. It's like, guys, what are you doing?
Not competing.
Yeah, clearly. God damn it. Yeah, I mean, hopefully this changes things, right? Hopefully because of like quarantine, hopefully because of like these DreamHack qualifiers, maybe like, I mean, they ladder, like they at least do that, like they are like, you know, practicing and then getting better and better. It would just be nice to see them, you know, play in stuff like Battle of the Americas or NA Apprentice Cup or something along those lines.
Yeah, I wonder if they just laddered for fun or just ladder to make their money from their teams, or if they're really just laddering for premier tournaments like this, which would be very sad because one of these players aren't going to make it here.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, so far Epic, he's been able to take out some heavy hitters, right? He's been able to take out Full Heart. He's already up 1-0 against Maplez as well. We're able to see if he's going to close it out. And again, the Reaper gets all the way into the main base. Oh god,
pulled the boys for it. That's never good.
And he's got
doesn't get too much damage done though.
Yeah, he doesn't. He only gets like a single probe, which is not too bad. But he was able to scout the Twilight Council as well, so he knows again. You know, Maple's going for a pretty similar opening. Oh god, no! Oh my god!
Wow,
he's gonna get a third.
He's gonna lose the Reaper. He got the third, and no way! Wow! Maplez was having none of it today. That was so unnecessary.
He actually fell apart. Like, honestly, like,
tilted.
I would say, like, imagine a ZVT. First Reaper comes across the map. You like, I don't know, your spawning pool is late for whatever reason. You don't have your lings, and you just lose like 3 turns. It's like, man, this is over. Like, oh my god.
It's really not though. It's really not. Maple still had more workers, I think. Maplez was just tilted.
He did have more workers, by the way. He did.
Yeah, he had more workers. I saw at the end. He still had more workers. He was just super tilted.
It's like, honestly, like, as a player, like, you don't expect, like, you expect more from yourself, right? Like, you you know, you're like, that shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have. As you said, it wasn't game-ending damage, but it can tilt you. It can.
Wow, poor Maple. So that's full on tilt. You don't quit that early if you're not tilted. There's no losers bracket. It's the final qualifier. You know, this is it. If you don't win here, you are completely out. And normally we see the exact opposite, where players just stay in way too long and they should have quit a long time ago, but it's their tournament life, so they stick around.